Introducing Owens Corning's ComfortShield High-Performance Complete Building Enclosure System, providing a total heat, air, and moisture management system for high-performance envelopes. A ComfortShield home incorporates Owens Corning's innovative heat, air, and moisture management systems from the slab to the foundation walls, the exterior walls, and on the roof, providing a complete building enclosure system for optimum comfort, durability, and energy savings. For maximum performance from the bottom up, the basement system in a ComfortShield home uses EcoTouch pink fiberglass insulation, combined with Foamular code board with taped joints using joint sealar tape. Install a bead of acoustic caulking along the uppermost and bottommost perimeter of the concrete foundation wall, where code board will be sealed to the foundation wall. Install Owens Corning Foamular code board along walls and seal all joints using joint sealar tape. Install Owens Corning Foamular code board on top of drainage layer beneath concrete basement slab. Seal all joints on Foamular code board using joint sealar tape. Optional. Install polyethylene vapor retarder over Owens Corning Foamular code board beneath slab. Install 2-inch by 6-inch studs against Owens Corning Foamular code board. Install EcoTouch pink fiberglass bats in wall cavities and above headers in between floor joists. Install wall polyethylene vapor retarder over interior face of wall. Staple along header and studs. Install gypsum board over wall assembly. Alternatively, you can use Thermafiber Ultrabat mineral wool insulation without finishing with gypsum. Optional. Install Foamular code board foam board insulation under concrete garage slab and against interior face of concrete foundation wall. The ComfortShield system relies on the sealing of the building envelope from the exterior using the innovative Foamular code board exterior air barrier system. Seal the joints of Foamular code board insulating sheathing using a combination of foam sealar sealing gaskets, joint sealar tape, and flash sealar flashing tape, together with EcoTouch pink fiberglass insulation, combine to form the high-performance exterior wall system. Install a layer of Owens Corning foam sealar compressible sealing gasket beneath the sill plate anchored to top of concrete foundation wall. Caulk the top of the concrete foundation wall where flashing will be sealed to the concrete. With the ribbed side facing out, staple foam sealar compressible sealing gasket every 12 to 16 inches in a staggered pattern along uppermost and bottommost wall plates and around window and door openings. Install 4x9 foot Foamular code board sheathing boards vertically over wall framing. The Foamular code board will have a ship-lapped joint along the 9-foot edge and a butt joint along the 4-foot edge. Install cap nails every 6 inches along edges over sealing gaskets and at a maximum of 12 inches everywhere else. Install flashing over Foamular code board, sealing the bottom edge to the caulk on the concrete foundation wall and the top edge to the Foamular code board with joint sealar tape. Note that alternatively, flashing can be installed under Foamular code board sheathing over foam sealar compressible sealing gasket. Tape all joints using Owens Corning joint sealar tape approved for use over Foamular code board sheathing. Press firmly with hand or use a roller to activate. Install windows with appropriate flashing as shown in the window section. Apply brick ties flush to the Foamular code board sheathing using appropriate nails or screws. Begin cladding the exterior of the wall structure in brick by building up from the brick shelf on the first floor slab. With the ribbed side facing out, staple Owens Corning foam sealar compressible sealing gasket around perimeter of window and door openings in a staggered pattern every 3 inches. Apply exterior sheathing and joint sealing as shown in the exterior wall section. Apply small strips of Owens Corning flash sealar foam flashing tape at the corner of the sills. Make a cut into the flash sealer tape, allowing a clean fold at the corner of the rough opening. The flashing should extend a minimum of 8 inches up the sides. Press product firmly to activate. When installing flanged windows, install spacers or shims to maintain a drainage gap between window flange and wood framing. Tape the sides of the window first and the top of the window second to the foamular insulation using flash sealer tape. Do not tape the bottom of the window to maintain drainage. Install metal head flashing with end dams above window and seal to the foamular using flash sealer tape. Caulk the entire perimeter of the space between the window and the rough opening on the interior side to maintain the continuity of the air barrier system. Install EcoTouch pink fiberglass bat insulation or Thermofiber Ultrabat mineral wool insulation in wall cavities. Install EcoTouch pink fiberglass bat insulation or Thermofiber Ultrabat mineral wool insulation in header space. Install wall polyethylene vapor retarder over interior face of wall. Staple along header and studs. Owens Corning's ComfortShield high-performance system continues to the top of the house with the complete roofing system, combining true definition duration shingles, deck defense underlayment, WeatherLock ice and water barrier, Pro-Pink loose fill insulation, and Raftermate attic vents. Install drip edge along the eave of roof assembly. Install WeatherLock G ice and water barrier over metal drip edge. Remove release backer while rolling into place. Note that deck surface must be swept prior to installation to remove dirt and debris. Overlap a minimum of 6 inches where the ends of 2 rolls meet. If a second course is needed, overlap the second course 3 inches onto the top of the first course. The lap area must be firmly hand-rolled to ensure a watertight bond. Install Owens Corning Deck Defense roof underlayment. All courses should overlap a minimum of 3 inches, including the first course, which will overlap Owens Corning WeatherLock G ice and water barrier by 3 inches. Install drip edge over deck defense underlayment. Nail deck defense underlayment every 12 inches using appropriate plastic or steel cap fasteners with a minimum 1-inch diameter cap. Separate Owens Corning Starter Strip Plus along center perforation. Align sealant edge toward the eave. Remove 6 inches of Starter Strip Plus from rake edge so the end joints do not line up with overlaying shingles. Install Starter Strip Plus flush to rake edge. It should extend no more than 3/4 of an inch beyond the edge of the eave. Install Owens Corning True Definition Duration shingles. Fasten shingles to roof deck along the sure nail strip using 4 nails per shingle. Every shingle course up to the 6th course will need to be 6.5 inches shorter than the course it overlaps to avoid joints that line up. For succeeding courses, repeat courses 1 through 6. In preparation for Owens Corning Venture RidgeCat rolled ridge vent and hip and ridge shingles, cut a 1-inch slot into the roof deck on both sides of the ridge board. Cuts should begin 6 inches from the edge of the roof. Install a bead of asphalt roofing cement 3 inches below the vent slot opening on each side of the ridge and at each end. Center the RidgeCat vent over the slot opening and seal to roof with asphalt roofing cement. Secure RidgeCat vent by nailing in each end and then every 3 to 4 feet along the tack lines. When 2 pieces of RidgeCat vent need to be joined along the ridge, center a cap shingle directly under the location and secure with 1 nail on each side of the ridge. Apply asphalt cement as shown. Align the 2 pieces of RidgeCat vent together without overlapping, and then fasten by nailing each vent piece on both sides of the ridge to hold the vents in place. Install hip and ridge shingles centered over ridge vent from rake edge to rake edge, starting at opposite end from which the prevailing winds blow. Install polyethylene vapor air barrier to bottom of trusses and tape joints with joint sealer tape. Install Raftermate attic rafter vents between trusses and alongside face of roof assembly. Fold Raftermate attic rafter vents down to top plate of wall assembly to prevent loose fill insulation from reaching the soffit. Ensure required attic ventilation per applicable building code. Install Owens Corning Pro-Pink fiberglass loose fill insulation. For further information or to contact your local Owens Corning Canada area sales manager, visit www.specowenscorning.ca/contact tech.